And hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Big in Asia. My name is Randy. I've got Jonathan here.
Yes, I'm here gonna show off a bit of Yakuza 5.
That's right.
A game that came out in December. A lot of people are actually looking forward to the fifth game.
Yep. So it came out in December in Japan.
Only
so
in
don't
Japan.
freak out. You didn't miss out on it. So this is what this show is all about. Big in Asia is all about stuff that may have been released in Japan or in this territory, but haven't actually, hit the West yet. So as Jonathan mentioned, we're going to kick into Yakuza 5 now. So this.
Yep.
Is we're playing it on PS3 right now.
Yes.
It's only on PS3.
Yep.
As you said, released in Japan in December, right?
Early December, the first week of December. It
Okay.
got pretty good sales when it came out.
Yep.
I believe it came out 12th place on like the best-selling game of 2012.
Oh,
every other
that's
game,
not bad.
Yeah, every
Okay.
other game on the hit list came out like earlier or middle of the year, but
Okay.
Yakuza, like on December tail end, it actually
Right.
got pretty good numbers, honestly.
And did it get reviewed well?
It reviewed pretty well.
Okay.
Like I think Famitsu gave it a 39 out of 40
Oh,
or
okay.
38.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good score.
Famitsu's been
regardless.
throwing those out lately, though.
Oh, yeah, they have.
So what are you going to show us today, Jonathan?
Oh, we're gonna see Kiryu walking on the spot. Well, no, not really.
He's
We're
not
just-
moonwalking, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be. I'm gonna show off a bit of Taiga Sajima's section.
Okay.
He's a character from the fourth game,
Mhm.
and now he's come back for the fifth game because of some complications that happened. He went back to jail,
Okay.
and now we're gonna see this bit where it's gonna be basically like Prison Break.
So you're not going to show us any of Kiryu's stuff?
Kiryu,
or-
we've actually shown it off on the Now Playing earlier on,
Okay.
but we can show it off like probably at the tail end.
Okay.
I'd like to show off something new for
All right,
a
okay,
change.
all right, yeah.
So if you played like the first Yakuza or the second, third, and the fourth game, you probably know Kiryu's fighting style.
Mhm.
For Sajima, he's more of like a very powerhouse kind of guy. He's the only character who can actually, hold on.
Mhm.
He's probably the only guy who can carry a motorcycle and slam it in someone's face.
Okay.
And believe me, it actually looks better than me saying it.
So once again, multiple characters in this one that you
Yep.
can play through. So
Like in the fourth game.
like in the fourth game and in Of the End as well, right?
The Dead Souls,
Dead
yeah.
Souls, yeah.
Dead Souls was actually received pretty well because people didn't like the fact that the favorite characters are holding guns for the
Right.
majority of the time.
Okay.
Well, that's what makes a good Yakuza game, all the fisticuffs and beating up and everything.
Okay, so position us here in the story. This is
happening
how
around,
far in?
like,
This is the
December?
second character you unlock, right?
Yep, this is like the second chapter. It's
Okay.
still early, but not too early at least.
Mhm.
Now we're just showing off like Sajima. As you can tell, his hair's been shaved
Yep.
since the first game
Mhm.
because he's now in like a more public prison rather than like a Yakuza only prison like in
Secret
the last
prison.
game.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in this section, like basically they're trying to mastermind a jailbreak for him with this other police who's trying to help him out
Okay.
because there's actually some unsolved mysteries happening
So
outside.
this is early in his chapter.
Yep,
Is that
yep.
right? Okay.
More like the second or third chapter of his story.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the next chapter is basically when he's actually out in the city.
Okay.
But before that, he actually has to tend to his best friend in the prison who was actually injured after certain events that happened.
All right. We'll get you through this first, and then we'll ask a little bit more broadly about the storyline to this. But
The
we'll just-
story is. Oh, you
yeah,
want me?
no, that's good. We'll just skip all this dialogue.
Yeah, we're trying to because there are actually some scenes you can just skip totally, and then there are some of these dialogue bits that happen here and there.
Okay.
In a way, it actually cut costs for development, so like, the story just comes out quick. Plus, it can show off people's facial animations. I mean, you have to admit, it does look pretty good, right?
Oh,
Very detailed.
it looks okay.
Yeah, okay. But at least there's some emotion, except for some bits which I probably will point out later on.
Right. Okay.
So I'll try to make this quick.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see. So the new characters in this game, it's a Shinada. He's a baseball player who has been disgraced from his sport because he was caught gambling.
Okay.
And that's usually a big no-no in Japan.
Right. Well, let's just take a step back. What is the actual story of this? How does it relate to the other Yakuza?
Basically, Kiryu is now, after this 2 years after the part 4,
Okay.
and Kiryu basically becomes a taxi driver because he wanted to get away from the Yakuza lifestyle.
Right, okay.
But somehow it caught up to him.
Yep.
Apparently the Tojo clan, which is a really prominent clan in the Yakuza series, is kind of in dire need to actually look for other gang members all around Japan.
Okay.
So so basically he's on a talent, quote unquote talent searching thing.
Right.
going on.
So that's the hook for him to go around outside to other cities in Japan.
Yeah,
right?
so most likely Kiryu will be bumping into Sajima when he breaks out of his prison,
Okay.
and other characters like Shinada and Akiyama.
Alright.
And Akiyama is actually also a returning character. He's that guy you play in the fourth game, the first character you play. Very kick-based, very quick guy. Too bad the detective did not return. He's actually one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. I saw you playing this a little while back, and I remember there's just a lot of this.
A lot of
A
talking.
lot
Yeah.
of dialogue.
It's a very story-driven game, so
Yes.
you will need very heavy understanding of Japanese to actually get the context of why you're beating up people here and there.
Which we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Unfortunately,
Nah.
yes.
I only know like just things here and there.
Okay. So just to recap, you're watching Big in Asia. We're broadcasting this from Singapore. What we do with this show every week is try and find a big game, or maybe a game that hasn't been released in the West yet, from the region. So that could be Japan or China or Korea.
Or games that are not popular in the US, but
That's right.
somehow they got really big in Japan.
That's right. So now we're looking at Yakuza 5.
And this is one of the bits we can skip. Basically, they're just discussing playing cards and trying to do a flashback thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now we're playing Yakuza 5, which was released on the PS3 in Japan in December, which did well,
Yeah.
according to Jonathan. Did really well.
Yes, pretty well.
Pretty well, and got reviewed pretty well as well. Obviously the fifth in the Yakuza series.
In
if
the
you don't-
story.
if you
Dead
don't-
Souls is not part
yeah,
of the story.
If you don't
This
count the
is-
zombie one last year.
Yep. Which, again, people didn't really like it because they...
Okay.
I mean, I know, like, Toshihiro Nagoshi wanted to do something new. He's the developer, the producer of the whole series.
Okay.
He wanted to do something new, which I don't mind, but it's... Maybe people don't like zombies in there.
So what is happening
Nah.
here? Why is Ghost Guy?
Oh,
following
basically
her?
it's just a flashback to recount the tales of Sajima before he went to the prison. Like,
okay.
his memory was a bit hazy at that time.
Okay. Which city is he in?
This is... I wrote it down somewhere on this piece of paper.
Mhm.
Sorry, just give me a second here. Let's see. This should be Hokkaido.
Okay.
Hokkaido.
All right.
Well, it's called a different name. One of the cities in Hokkaido, like
Yeah.
they can't actually use the real name, so
Hokkaido.
it's Hokkaido.
Okay.
Based off Hokkaido, a city in Hokkaido. Yes.
Okay. So what are we doing here with this?
Basically, we're gonna chat with this hostess, which he met earlier on in the game.
Yeah.
Just to forward the story along, like
Okay.
what memories you can recall from there.
Alright.
And we're gonna play a bit of mini games with her.
Okay.
Nothing sexual, don't worry. There's no. This is a PG-13
this-
game, so
this
no
is-
worries
this
about
is a
that.
PG stream.
Yes,
We don't want to get too freaky, right?
of course, of course.
Okay.
Are you familiar with darts? Because we're going to be playing some darts.
Okay, so this is if you've played Yakuza before, this is one of the famous sort of mini games that you find in Yakuza, right?
You can play ping pong with the hostesses. You can
Mm.
just chat her up. You can just play
Yeah.
what's that, snooker or any other games
Yeah.
that you can find in Japan.
But this is story-based darts.
Yeah.
Though this is not just side quest darts.
so
this
you don't
is
really
part
need
of the
to.
mission.
Yeah, you don't need to win this. You just have to play it through once.
Okay.
Are you familiar with any of the rules for this?
Uh,
Any words that pop up?
Yes, I know how to play darts. You just
Okay.
got to count down to whatever your starting one is and like starting score is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Controls are a bit like basically
Do
you
you
have to
flick?
throw it at a trajectory. You can't actually throw it straight.
Okay, but what do you do to
To
flick?
To flick it is the right analog.
analog
to aim
stick.
with is the left analog.
Okay, right. Yeah, are there as many activities in this one as there have been in previous Yakuza games?
Yeah. You can actually play Virtua Fighter 2. And,
Oh, yeah, that's
a
right.
version of Tatsujin Taiko Drum Master.
Actually, yeah, we saw that when we did an Now Playing of this, right? You can go into an arcade and basically play the full version of Virtua Fighter 2, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, wait, here we go. That's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm pretty bad at this, so
Do you know what you have to do?
I have to hit like the corners for more for more countdown points, but I
Yeah.
can't seem to aim for nuts.
All right.
Well, I'll do better in the fighting segment, that's for sure.
Ooh, that sucked.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So where are the numbers? Oh, okay, the numbers are there.
Yep, there. Yeah.
All right. Is she good?
Yeah.
Will she
pretty
beat you?
much. Yeah, because I'm
Okay.
really bad at aiming here.
Oh man, there you
Yeah,
go.
there
triple
you
20,
go.
triple 20. Boo.
Single 20. So
Single
I'm not
20.
supposed to hit the bullseye in this part, or until like near the round 5 or something,
Okay.
right?
Right.
So yeah, I'm trying to aim here.
You want the 20. Aim for 20.
Yeah, 20. I'm
20s.
okay,
20s.
20s.
20s
okay.
up. 20 straight up. Straight up. There you
Okay,
go.
There we go.
And you want to get the red bits.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
the
I'm
red
trying
bits.
to,
Get the
trying
red
to.
bits.
Oh, I
That's
missed.
5, dude. I was saying 20.
I know. Okay.
Oh, that's 1.
Oh god.
That's even. What are you? Where are you?
Okay, at least I got a
Alright.
12. A red
Okay.
12.
She's gonna annihilate you.
Yes, she is.
It's gonna be embarrassing. She's not that good either.
Nah, it's usually random. And this is the
Alright.
very first kind of match you go through for hostesses. Later on, when you date the more attractive ones, they'll actually be better at this.
So you've played through all the previous Yakuzas, is that right?
Only Part 3, Part 4, Dead Souls, and
Okay.
yeah, and this one.
Right.
And actually, story terms, this one feels like as if it's I won't say tacked on.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say unnecessary, but it just feels like, like with this new engine, they decide to do the whole, hey, here we go again. Let's just change up the story here and there. But
Mhm.
in a way, you get to see some characters evolve, like not so much Kiryu because he's still a badass.
Okay.
Maybe Haruka, because Haruka's always been the side character, and for the first time, people get to actually play as her.
Mhm.
Though you don't actually beat up school children, you actually do stuff which I will show you much later.
I'm concerned that for people who don't know Yakuza,
Yep.
we might be leading them to believe that this is a dart simulator.
No,
That
no
we're
worries, no
doing.
worries. This is very short.
All right.
And I think something good happened. I'm actually at 42.
Okay.
Lucky me. Maybe the stream is actually boosting some confidence or some innate dart throwing skill.
I'm assuming everyone on the stream has played a Yakuza game before, right?
If
So
anyone
tell us
is
if you
seeing
haven't.
the
Tell us
stream,
this is the
yeah.
first time that you've actually seen a Yakuza game.
Yeah.
It is not purely about playing darts. It's actually more about just picking fights with people.
Oh, yeah.
Get a one. Where's the one? Where's the one? Find
Where?
one.
Oh,
Find
there
one.
we
There it is. Anywhere in the one.
Oh,
Oh, boo.
damn it.
You had it so close.
I know.
Yeah. So this game is basically mostly about picking fights
Alright.
with people and beating them up in streets in Japan, right?
Yep. Hope we're not throwing off people here. Oh, okay, I think I won. That's cool.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Was it
That's
on
a
5
miracle.
rounds?
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. Okay.
Alright, and we can proceed the story onwards.
All right. So just to recap, everyone, we're looking at Yakuza 5. This is big in Asia, where we look at the biggest titles out in the East, if you can still say that sort of thing without
Yep.
being racist.
Yeah.
And this game is on a PS3. It was released in December last year. What's the word on a Western release date for this, Jonathan?
Very sketchy. On one hand, I mean, the series has been coming out in English, but I've heard rumors that it may not.
Oh, why not?
Because of costs, most likely.
Oh, okay.
The sales for the North American version for Part 3, Part 4, and Dead Souls,
Weren't
it's like
great?
okay.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, especially for Dead Souls. Dead Souls, I think it probably tanked a bit.
Yeah.
I think whoever reviewed it on our site, do you remember? We gave it like a 6 or
Right. Okay.
something.
Well, 3 got a decent score. I
Oh yeah,
remember.
3 and 4 definitely.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah.
8s or 9s,
Yeah.
and that's not surprising because it's stellar storytelling right there.
Yeah, but
and,
Dead
like,
Souls is
fighting
a bit.
system.
Yeah, it was a side. It was a weird, offshoot, wasn't it?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get to fight like a zombie gorilla, which is something, I guess.
Did you finish it?
I've only played through until Goro Majima's section.
Mhm.
He's the guy with the eye patch whom Yakuza fans might know, and he carries a shotgun, which is cool.
Okay.
He's basically the funniest thing to ever happen in the Yakuza Dead Souls.
And are you gonna beat people up now? Or are
Soon,
you still
soon.
gonna
No
play
worries, no
darts with
worries.
hostesses?
Would you rather do that instead?
No, in this weird ghost world, pick up a motorbike or something.
Yeah, soon,
Smash
soon.
someone's head.
I will do that. I'll just have to follow that little pink arrow right there.
Okay.
Like actually I was about to say that it might be like import friendly, but it's not.
It's not really. There's
Some
far too
missions
much.
require you to they won't have the purple marker popping up as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So you may not know where to go unless you look at an FAQ or look at like forums and boards.
From what I've seen you play, it looks far too complex, I think, for a simple import title. And obviously, I think you'd probably miss a lot of the nuance in it, right? If you're
Oh.
just skipping past all the dialogue like we usually do.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, just a
Okay.
bit of menu. Like the leveling up system is about the same, except instead of like 5, 6 tiers, now it's just 4. Oh
Okay.
wait, 2, 3. Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
And the more you collect, the more orbs you collect, the more you can allocate it to your moves.
And you
can
collect orbs from fights, right?
Oh yeah, only from fights.
And what do you just allocate there?
Actually, not fights only, but some, especially if you eat a lot of food, like
Mhm.
you can actually increase more XP by going to restaurants and whatnot.
Okay.
Walking in the
Mhm.
blue sand. I feel like an Elton John song could be played here, like with all. It's like a good, correct kind of lighting.
There's still karaoke, right?
Yeah,
in this
there is,
game?
there is.
Okay.
Especially when you hear like the characters' voices, it's actually kind of funny, like manly, burly voices for certain hits in Japan.
Right. Okay. Because we did do a Now Playing a few weeks ago.
Yeah, there was
And
no karaoke
Kiryu,
yet.
we did do.
Uh,
we showed a
only-
little bit of karaoke.
No,
right?
no, that was for Tatsujin, Taiko
Yeah.
no Tatsujin.
Man, it's gonna be a ghost fight.
Uh,
Ghost fight.
Just a regular fight with
Okay.
blue colors.
Alright. Do we know what's happening here?
Just fighting a bunch of gangsters
I just
who you're
watched-
supposed to track.
I just watched Kung Fu Hustle again for the last week. And
It's an awesome movie, right?
These guys remind me of the Axe Gang with all their snappy hats. And look, the Ghost is cheering you on. That's nice, Ghost.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
No, not a very helpful ghost. Oh,
Oh, you could like, whoa, motorcycle
There we go.
attack, bam.
and ouch. And just remember, no one dies in this game. They just get really hurt bad.
Oh, look, that guy's got a motorcycle now too. Oh, it's a bike. Watch a guy with a bike.
That's okay.
So, what's combat like? Is it fairly different to the previous games, or it's still
No,
button
it's,
mashing heavy?
It's not button mashing, that's for sure.
Yep.
You still need some timing to actually do some moves, especially when it comes to doing certain characters, the timing stuff. Like
Yep.
when you run a certain distance, you can't just mash a triangle.
Okay.
Like this little charge I will do right now there.
Yeah. So yeah, you do have. So tell me what you're doing now.
Oh, just a suplex.
Okay.
Well, Sajima's thing is basically he can charge his attacks.
Right.
Like after the first or second hit. And when you upgrade his moves,
Yep.
he can actually you can just hold the triangle button by itself.
Okay.
I can't do that now because I'm not leveled up properly.
And there's no blocking, right? It's dodging.
You can block. Yes.
can block?
Yep. L1. It's just that like in my previous stream, I just don't use it that well.
Okay.
I'm more of a purely offensive guy. That's why I like using characters like Akiyama because he's fast, dodge really good, and his attacks can be cancelable from his kicks here and
Right.
there.
Okay.
Sajima is basically all power. That's why you need to actually master when to charge his moves.
Okay.
While he's charging, and then when the move is done, he's kind of he cannot be knocked back or cannot be stunned or anything.
So there's no improvements in the combat, would you say? Like how have they changed it?
Basically the controls seem a bit more streamlined. So
Okay.
basically, like like the differences between Guitar Hero 1 and 2, where the inputs are easier to do.
Okay. Yeah.
This one it is.
What? So less unforgiving, basically. So
Less
you
unforgiving.
can do combos a bit easier. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just skip this because it's more of a story thing,
Right.
and we're gonna see a bit of the prison break thing happening.
Okay.
So
I'm assuming the stream, most of the guys on the stream don't actually read Japanese, so
Nah.
we're skipping story for you guys.
Yep,
in
yep, we're
favor
gonna
of,
go straight to the action.
yeah, in favor of more motorcycle hitting action.
Yes. Unfortunately, there are no motorcycles in the prison,
Okay.
but we're gonna see something just as good.
So now he's going to break out of prison, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And these guys, yeah. They're actually being led by this other prisoner with this eye patch who has a vendetta against Sajima.
Okay. Man, there's a lot of dudes there.
Yes, there is.
Level
That's
up.
why the charge move it works here. There we go.
Tell me you're going to make it past this fight, right? It's
I
all
hope
just
so.
lower level guys, right? It's
Yep.
like, okay. So why are you glowing blue right now?
Oh, I'm in heat mode, so
Okay.
I cannot get knocked down while I'm that. Yes. Okay, saying it pretty wrong.
All right,
But
so
that's
you're
what they
in-
call it, heat.
You're in heat.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Well, basically, when you're flashing blue like that, you can you
Great,
get special
there you go.
properties. In Sajima's case, you cannot get knocked down.
Pick up a stick. Pick up a stick.
Yes, yes, I will. Hold on.
Where does prisoners get all these sticks from?
Ouch!
Good
Whoa!
work.
Hello.
Good work. Would you say the violence has been increased from in this game from previous games?
I think it's been downplayed.
Downplayed.
I remember people's faces being smashed and being permanently disfigured. This
Alright.
one is basically like you still hear the sound effects, everything. It's all good, but facial features, not so much.
Okay, so how did you trigger that?
Oh, this just happens like halfway in the story.
Oh, okay, right. You just like Hulk out and pick up
Yep.
pipes. Okay.
But it looks pretty cool, right?
It does look cool.
Maybe I should just level up. Hold on. You can actually level up in the middle of a fight, you believe it or not.
Okay. And what are you going to level up? You're going to level up a move?
Yeah, just a couple of charge stuff.
Okay.
And let's see, maybe this one, 2, okay, 3. Oh, I like that. You can actually
Mm-hmm.
carry heavier things.
So if you guys have any questions on the stream, shoot it out on chat and we'll try and get it answered. How much of this would you have played, would you say? You've unlocked 3 characters, right?
Yeah, so far.
Which you would say is, what, 60%? 50% of the game?
50%
of
would
the
be more
game?
accurate.
Okay. And you said 5 playable characters, right?
Yep.
Okay. Who's your favorite so far?
It's still Sajima, because his tank attacks are pretty big.
Yeah.
And you get to fight a bear.
Are you going to show us the bear fight?
Yeah, soon, no worries.
Okay.
Okay, I need to find a stick. Hold on, there we go. Too bad there are no heavy objects to use here.
There's a lot of guys here.
Oh, any questions? Or they're just enjoying the brutality and the violence?
All of that. All of that.
Yeah. Come on.
You don't have many more to go.
Oh, yep. Oh, jeez. So if anyone misses Streets of Rage, this is basically the antidote. It's basically like a combination of like Shenmue adventure and Streets of Rage violence.
But it's a little bit more complex than that, though, as you can see. Yeah.
Story-wise, everything, it's all good.
Yeah.
And I might as well collect these. Thank God they're in this. Okay, that's my friend. I'm not supposed to hit him. Okay. Oh wait, there's one more guy.
Is there driving in this game? Is that a silly question?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
When you control Kiryu, you actually get to drive a cab. It's basically like racing mini games. You actually get cash. You get to pimp out your taxi.
Yep.
Of all things.
Really?
It's actually funny. It's funnier than it sounds. Trust me. You get to also try it out as a part of the story, but the other bits are more optional. Like if you want to actually just pimp out your ride and everything.
Oh no, more dudes. Oh,
Yeah.
these guys have facial hair.
Yes.
They're mean. Okay. So Slimbo 2012 says he's sure he's played this with English subs. Not yet, I don't think.
No, not yet, not yet.
You may have played another Yakuza game, but this one definitely is not out in. Oh, it doesn't have any English, an English version out. Oh,
Nope. Yeah.
an English version yet. So if it gives you a Yakuza vibe, it's because you probably played a previous Yakuza game.
Yeah,
maybe,
most likely
maybe.
either 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Sajima was in prison in part 4 too.
Oh, right, okay.
But except he has hair.
He has hair.
This one, not so much.
So I just said brand new engine for this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, the transitions and the loadings are much better.
Okay.
Like for fights, especially, and everything just moves smoother. Although there are still loading times, but transitions much better.
Right, okay. So he's invulnerable during a charge?
Yep. You still get damage. But
Okay. Oh,
not-
but you can't get knocked out of it.
Yep,
Right, okay.
There is a move I managed to pull off, but I'm not sure how. Like basically, you can just swing characters around, like how Kiryu does.
Do it. Curb
Trying
stomp
to-
someone again.
One more guy.
So what's that blue bar that's building up beneath your health bar?
Oh,
right?
that's the heat bar, like
Okay.
I mentioned. Like you get in heat.
Alright. And then that's what triggers your,
Yeah, the trigger, the super moves that you can do.
Man, Kratos has let himself go.
Oh yeah, that's the guy who actually amassed the whole prison thing, like the riots.
Kratos?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Skinny Japanese Kratos.
Skinny Japanese Kratos, okay.
Oh, and there's a new thing as well. If you see, okay, maybe when the new thing happens.
Yes.
He's just taunting you.
Alright. We're gonna take him on, right?
Yeah. Okay, if you see like a little red circle thing at the top left,
Yes.
that is your rage meter. When that's full, you get to do a special move specific for each character in the series.
Okay.
So in Sajima's case, you can do like a ground pound attack.
Okay, do it.
Hold on.
Ground pound. Wow. Kratos is mean.
Oh, there we go.
Right in his mouth. Okay, you gotta watch that dude, I think. Kratos is a boss.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go.
Ooh, ouch. Help me, damn it.
Dude. Okay.
Okay, I really need to learn how to block.
Learn how to block, yes. Or dodge a bit better.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's
So
a
what's
second
this?
move. Yeah, basically a Sajima's a rage move.
Okay.
It's different inputs for different characters.
Right. And you need like a level 3 heat gauge for that?
No. You just need to build up that red bar on the top left. The
Oh,
circle.
right, okay.
Yeah, it
and
builds
that's,
up.
And that's through damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through damage or from just beating people up.
Okay, right. If you guys have just joined us, you're watching Big in Asia, which is our new streaming show where we basically take a look at a big game in the region and play through for a little bit. This is Yakuza 5, which was released on the PS3 in Japan in December 2012, but has not made it to the West yet.
Nope, not yet.
No. So yeah, if you're a fan of the series, it's more of the same, Jonathan? Is that a fair Is that a fair critique of it, or is it actually new? Do you think do you think it's
just
a
a
good
few
addition
new
to
things. Basically, apart from Haruka's section,
Yep.
it's more or less like continuing the story.
it? Right. Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna.
I think you need some health, dude. Oh no!
I'll
Oh,
just
there
do
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
What happened then?
Oh, I just did the charge.
Right.
Usually, that's one way to actually spam win in a fight. Just keep doing the charge that Sajima has.
Right. Okay.
We can skip this. Basically, Kratos just has some monologue here and there. And then we're gonna do a bit of, oh god, more of this text. Maybe I'll just save the surprise for later.
Jeez, now that guy's got a gun.
Oh no, don't worry, he's on your side.
Oh,
He's
right,
helping you
okay.
out. Basically, he's just trying to hold the fort while you guys are gone.
And one special wants to know: is this game worth $60?
$60.
Which is what people in the US pay for a game. Is it worth importing? I know we've already talked a little bit about it. It's not really that import friendly, though, right?
No, it's not. I won't suggest it
Yeah.
because it's gonna cost you quite a bit.
Mm.
Basically, but then if you read Japanese, yeah, please by all means, if you're a big Yakuza guy, you like how the structure goes, if you like more of the same, go ahead and buy it.
Mm.
If it's gonna be in English, I would say the score will be like more or less like a positive score.
Mm.
But you know, like how Crisis 3 was reviewed, like it's like more of the same,
Mhm.
although kind of downplayed.
Mhm.
This one's more like more of the same, and it's still the same standard.
Yeah.
But if you don't like to see how the characters evolve, then it may not be for you.
Yeah. But I guess if you're invested in the story.
Yeah. Like if you have attachments to Kiryu and
Yeah.
his surrogate daughter, like
Yeah.
and all that, then by all means buy it.
Hey, Jonathan, we promised the people a bear fight.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a bear fight?
Well, we're gonna see a snowmobile fight first.
Oh, okay. So this is a driving section then,
Yeah,
right?
this is very new. Yeah.
Okay.
A first in Yakuza
A first in
history.
Yakuza.
Yeah, and it controls like shit.
Oh man, this doesn't look great either.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah. Oh, and you can accelerate with the R2. You sideswipe people with the square button, and that's about it.
Man, that PlayStation 4 can't come quickly enough.
Yes, cannot.
Alright.
All that fog technology. Oh.
So is there any... What's the danger here?
Basically knocking
Just
trees
trees,
down.
is that right?
Trees, and what's that? People, cops on snowmobiles.
Oh, they're cops? Right.
Cops and prisoners.
Okay. Are you going to make it, Jonathan?
I hope so.
Can you
For the sake of the bear fight, I hope so.
You can accelerate and decelerate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
But usually for racing games, you just let go of the accelerate rather than braking.
Right.
It's either that or you handbrake.
Okay.
I don't think there's handbrakes for snowmobiles.
It's going to become Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tokyo Drift in the snow.
Right. Get it? Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
So can you fight these guys, or do you just gotta run away?
Yeah, side swipe.
Sideswipe.
You have to wait for them to come within view.
Oh man, this does not look great.
Yeah, it says. Well, give him credit. At least Nagoshi tried.
He tried.
Yes, he tried. And you can't fault him for doing something different. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, and they're throwing bombs at you.
They're
for some
throwing
reason.
bombs at you. Okay, sideswipe.
Oh, okay. I
that's
totally
not good.
missed. Oh, circle. There.
What does that do?
Oh, that's basically you just quick time event.
Okay.
You see a big tree, you just press circle or triangle or X.
If you just joined us, you're watching Yakuza 5.
Oh, what's it?
And there you go. We just did that ski across that bridge.
Yeah. Is that even possible?
Yeah, there we go. Quick time event. Right now, you're witnessing a ski getaway.
It's like a PS2 game coming alive, to
Yeah.
be honest. It has its moments, let's just
It
say
has
that.
its moments, right?
Yeah.
But yes, as Jonathan said, this section is a first for the Yakuza series. This is the
Yes.
first. Oh, boulders now. There are boulders. This is the first for the Yakuza series, and that this is the first time you're on a snow ski,
Yeah.
right?
I hope this is the last one.
Goodness me.
Whoa, what's going on?
What was that?
I don't
What
know.
was that?
Sega, get your act together, man. Oh, okay, I actually need to start boosting. Yeah.
Alright. Do you have a time limit?
No. Just basically just go through this.
Yeah.
All the enemies are gone, and make sure you make it through this ramp.
Yep, that's excellent. that is excellent.
You're really trying to keep a straight face here, are you?
That's the best snowmobile section I've seen in a game in a while. But that is the only snowmobile section I've seen in a game for a while.
Thank God for that, actually.
Right. Is there a lot of that?
No, thankfully, no.
Okay. Does it do the side stuff well? Like, like the little mini game stuff. It's usually
the
done
karaoke
well.
is done just as well, but they just basically copy and pasted it from the last few games.
Okay. No,
Except
but like
new
the stuff
songs.
like this, like driving and the snowmobile section, that didn't look that enjoyable to be honest.
Nah.
Yeah.
The cab driving thing, it's a side thing. You can get free stuff, and it's
Yeah.
not. I mean, I'm actually not really I don't really like it that much.
Dude, what happened?
Oh,
Frostbite.
frostbite. It's coming. No worries, it's coming.
Everyone tell your friends we're about to get into a bear fight.
Yes.
Is that right? This is bear fight time?
When I told Ed from the Australian office about this, it was like, best game ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sega, hurry up with the localization.
Alright. Hurry up with that bear.
Yeah, it's coming.
Here comes the bear. Why is the bear attacking you anyway?
It's a random encounter. I
Random
mean, you're in the
bear.
forest,
Yeah.
and you're in Hokkaido,
Yeah.
which is very, very snowy,
Hmm.
and it's kind of expected.
Yeah. Is he screaming for the bear?
No, he's just screaming for help.
There can only be one bear. Come here, bear.
He's looking for his friend Baba. Yes,
I'll
yelling
get
his
you,
name out.
bear. Alright.
What do you think of the snow effects? I mean, this is all
it's-
in-game cutscenes, by the way. No CGI going on.
True. Oh, it just didn't, like, during the snowmobile bit, it just didn't look great because, I'm assuming they didn't have a good draw distance and they just put snow there. It just wasn't...
Foreshadowing.
Uh-oh.
There
Oh,
we
there's
go.
the bear. Mean bear.
Oh.
It's one-on-one? Doesn't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
bearlings
pretty
or
much.
anything that it comes out and helps you?
Nah, no minions.
Alright. Oh man, there you go.
It's a pretty tough fight, so I'm gonna have to.
Hey everyone,
Try my
bear
best.
fight. Bear fight, everybody. This is ridiculous.
It's just as bad as Tekken. Hell, I don't think Tekken even made much sense as a story too.
Scroomy Williams says it's the bear from Tekken, but I don't think it is.
No,
Like,
it's
the bear
not.
from Tekken's a lovely bear.
Which is kind of ironic considering they could have done something with Kuma, because they did something with the taiko.
That's
Because the
right.
taiko drum game is from Namco Bandai.
Can you block the bear?
I think I can.
Hitting the bear in the butt, dude. That is obviously... Oh, that's the bear's weak point,
Yeah.
is the buttock. That's a mean looking... It looks more dog than bear. Like a warg from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Oh, the
yeah.
bear sweeped. Oh, man. So you got no weapons for the bear fight, I take
Nope.
it? Okay. Can you do your charge on the bear?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Oh, did you block the bear? Did you block the bear?
No.
No. Oh, of course, the bear hug.
Yes.
The head. Oh,
Oh, man! He would have been dead by now.
he just tried to bite your head off, man.
Oh.
This bear is not screwing around. He
It's
really wants to eat you. He's more like a rat. Rat bear.
Super Bear. Okay, is he gonna charge?
That bear can dodge.
Fight me like a man.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
he is.
Okay,
He is.
come on. Get that bear. Ride it. I like that bit before where you're kicking him in the butt. Here you go. Get around the back. Get around. There he goes. He's presenting. Get him.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, what happens?
Oh, cutscene.
Quick time.
Oh, it's a magic bear.
Yes.
Oh
It's
man,
a stealth bear.
this bear's got everything.
Holy shit.
Oh man, watch out for the bear!
God damn.
Oh man. You know what? Oh man, he's doing a roar attack. Kick him in the balls. Yeah, do it. You know what? I seriously doubt his ability to survive this in real life. Yeah, that's right. Ass punch. What does that do?
Oh,
right in the nuts. Do it.
I'm waiting for. Okay.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, there you go. He's following up. Do you have health?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's good. So you're not going to die.
Nope.
Your heat's up too. You know what
Yeah.
you got to do with the bear when your heat's on.
Oh
Right?
god. Now I'm gonna have to
Get your
turn this
heat on
into
with the bear.
R-rated. Yeah.
Here, oh, what happened then?
Quick time, quick time. Usually this happens
Get
when
the bear. Oh yeah, rip its jaws apart. This is amazing. This is amazing.
this is a history. Okay, alright, let's see what happens. I think I have to build up heat here.
right.
More heat for the bear. Gonna see some carnal action right there.
Oh.
There you go, you sucker punched the little
Oh man.
to kingdom come.
Oh man. That's the best bear fight I've seen.
Yes. Be thankful, GameSpot viewers.
All right.
And this isn't the
okay.
end, trust me. You actually have to hunt him down in like side quests and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
So Razza27 just asked, what is he watching? Okay, you just watched.
Just watch a moment in history.
You just watched Bear Fight.
a moment in Yakuza history.
Yeah, this is Yakuza 5. This was it was released in Japan in December
Yep, yep.
last year for the PS3. Not out in the US yet, and no confirmation at all on whether it will be localized
Yeah.
for the US. But that was a bear fight.
Yes.
So what was the character's name again?
Sajima Tiger.
Sajima Tiger. Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger, yes, yes.
Right. Yeah. He just escaped from prison and for some reason ran into a bear.
Yeah.
And now he's fainted
Yes.
because a bear
Frostbite.
fight takes it out of you.
Yes, of course.
Should we show some other characters?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay,
yes.
good. So who are we going to show next?
We're gonna see. Maybe I'll keep it as a surprise. I've actually been mentioning it in the stream.
Okay,
so-
all right. So we're not going to show Kiryu. We
Yep.
might show a little bit later if we have some time. But Kiryu is the obviously the
The main guy.
series' main character,
The mascot.
the mascot. And
Hold
now
on.
we're going to kick out of this and show you a different character. This is
Yeah.
the third character that you can unlock in the game, right?
Unfortunately, I can't seem to find like a quick load screen here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I have to skip a lot of this. That's the hunter who saved you, by the way.
Yeah.
And he will actually teach Sajima how to hunt
Yeah.
in the forest while his friend Baba is in recovery,
Okay.
and you get to shoot down bears too, which is
Mm.
good. But thankfully, like the shooting mechanics is still like a-okay, so it's really downplayed. You're still beating up people melee and up close.
Squirmy Williams wants to know: is there any online mode to this?
Online mode, yes, there is, but
Mhm.
I can't actually give more details because I haven't tried it myself.
Okay, but there is online. Like,
Yeah, there is.
okay.
Just like in Part 4 as well.
Mhm.
I
So-
believe
so
it's
what's
the
that?
same. Yeah, it's basically ranking. You do a bunch of missions, you see how you do well with other people.
Okay. Right.
Like all the different side quests here and there, like the fights. Because if it's like any of the past 3 games or 4 games,
Mhm.
you actually get to go through this arena mode, and then you get to unlock a fight against like this ultimate bad guy named Amon or something.
All right.
And he's basically like he's been around in the series, like he's like the ultimate uber bad guy. I mean, not like a secret boss. Secret boss.
So Kekelaz, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, wants to know: can he play as the bear? We don't know.
Unfortunately, no.
We don't know. Hey, let's keep it open.
All right.
You
sure,
may.
sure.
There's 5 characters, right? that you can unlock.
It could be a 6 character for
It could be the secret 6 character. But no, in all seriousness, we're pretty sure you can play as the bear.
Maybe as DLC. Who
Can a
knows?
bear be Yakuza?
If it has tattoos, it doesn't mind shaving off his
Yeah,
fur
exactly.
and
Yeah,
putting
you got to
tattoos.
shave to get a tattoo on. I don't know
Yeah,
if you can
yeah.
do that with a bear. Okay. So now we're exiting out.
Yep, we are. That's the only way I can do like a loading,
Okay.
quick load.
So that was Bear Fight, everybody.
Yes.
And now we're going to show you another character in Yakuza 5,
Yeah.
the third character that you can actually unlock. And you want to keep this a secret. Is that
Yeah.
right? Why are we keeping this a secret?
Nah, because people actually kind of clamored to actually see this character,
Oh, really?
in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long has it taken you to unlock this character? Like how many hours play has it been so far?
Probably about. Let's see the stats here. Oh, 11 hours.
11 hours, all
Yeah,
right.
there we go. And believe me, this segment is totally different from the rest.
Yeah.
So for people who just jumped in, they might get a bit thrown off as just wonder why the hell this isn't a Yakuza game of all things.
So there's a question. How many characters can you use? 5.
5. Yeah.
5.
Just like the number 5
Yep.
in the show.
There's just 5 different characters. We've unlocked 3 so far.
And there you go. That's
here we go.
Haruka.
Haruka.
Basically the surrogate daughter of Kiryu Kazuma's sort of girlfriend who died.
And this is the
First
first
game.
time she's been playable, right?
Yep,
Okay.
very first time ever. I won't do the mission yet. I'll just go outside and show her what her gameplay is like.
Okay, so she doesn't fight?
No,
is what you're
although I
saying?
kind of wish she did, like
Okay.
beat up like little school children here
Okay.
and there. But maybe I think whatever that's going in the producer's head was like just wanted something different, and plus
Okay.
people always see her as a side character since the first game, so people like to see how she's grown up and
Now
all
she's
that.
all grown up.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what is her gameplay? Are you going to show us what her
Basically,
gameplay
she's
is?
trying to relive her dream as an idol in Japan.
Okay.
I believe this city is I have to look it up here. Not Tokyo. Oh yeah, Osaka. Trying to be an idol in Osaka.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let's go find. And instead of like people coming up to you and trying to beat you up, you actually
Yeah.
have to find people who are also trying to be aspiring idols, or like people who just want to practice their singing skills.
Yeah. So it's a singing minigame. So her
Yep.
combat
Yep.
is singing minigame.
Yeah. Basically, what you need to do. Yeah. Singing
Okay.
minigame. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's definitely. I mean, I actually did some. People say they might compare this to Hatsune Miku, but it's kind of different.
Right.
You actually have to move like the D-pad around to go to a certain part where the notes are playing,
Okay.
and then you press the button, the face buttons in accordance to the face buttons that are on display.
Right. Okay.
It's better I just show it to the
Yeah.
audience.
Okay.
And then you can do super moves by pressing the L1 when your heat bar is high.
hmm
So remember, Haruka can also gain heat, just like the other characters.
Okay. So let's see. And yeah, so this is a major departure then, right?
Very major
From all of the
departure.
combat and bear fighting
Yes.
that you can do from
Well, like if you're in the fifth game, why not just try something different?
exactly. Okay, so you have to basically move to wherever the
Move the
wherever-
cursor to wherever the
Yep.
buttons will show up.
okay, and then press the appropriate button.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's actually in accordance with the song,
What's
which
that?
is playing.
What's that bomb?
Oh,
in the
basically, as long as you keep it on the left, on the right, you're
Yeah.
actually hurting your opponent.
Right.
So the more inputs you do correctly, the more the bomb goes to the opposite direction.
Right.
And if you
Okay.
suck at it,
Yeah.
basically the bomb will go on over to your side.
I wonder how much of her chapter you have to play because
It's one small chapter, no worries.
It's just one small chapter.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your heat move.
Yeah, yeah, your heat move. Basically, it
What does it do?
makes basically deals more damage
Okay.
for the bombs, I believe. Because I remember people dying faster when I do that.
Oh, you crushed her.
Yes, I crush her spirits.
You crushed her bear style. That's
Yes.
awesome. Because yeah, this is just weird.
It's very weird.
You're going from fighting bears in a snowstorm
to
to dancing
idols.
to idols.
Yeah, idol contests.
Okay, all right.
And
That's
basically,
cool.
her gameplay is her story thing is basically you have to do a bunch of things in her schedule,
Okay.
and basically ranges from like shaking hands with like fans to dancing more or less. Hey, come on, we're trying to get. I mean, it's something different. How about that?
Gameplay objectives of shaking hands.
Yeah,
with
shaking
fans.
hands, yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's different. That's for sure.
Right. Okay.
But,
what's the character's name again?
Let's be honest here. We are entertained with all this that's happening.
What's
right?
the character's name again?
Haruka.
Haruka.
It's the first option.
So that's her schedule.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Basically, just do a bunch of these things.
Right.
I wonder if you can do. I don't think you can do. Oh wait, you can.
What can you do?
Let's find out because I'm
Alright.
not too sure.
All right.
It's probably the. I'll put normal.
Normal. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably the rhythm minigame, which is basically the gist of what she wants to do in
Wow.
the
okay.
story, like be an idol, like
Yeah.
because she's always been taking care of like the orphanage
Mhm.
back and forth. So now she just wants to be her own person,
Yes.
like what Kiryu is doing, being a cab driver in Fukuoka.
Yep. Snick Snack 666 said she's grown up fast.
Yes, she has.
They do that, don't they?
Yep,
The
yep.
blink of an eye.
One moment she's washing dishes, the next she is, yeah, starring like doing a bunch of shows here and there.
Okay. Well, we'll see what she's got to do now.
Okay, the loud dialogue here. Basically, he's just giving a run through of what she's supposed to do,
Okay.
which is the rhythm game in front of a live studio audience.
But it's the same rhythm game, right? No matter what the scenario is.
No, no, no.
it's the
That was
same
a
rhythm
dual
game?
rhythm game.
Oh,
This
that was
is
a dual
bit
one.
different. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah. This
okay.
one's different.
All right.
Basically, it will remind you of a favorite game of yours.
Okay.
What's that? What's it called?
Street
Hatsune
Fighter.
Hana. Yeah. no. Hatsune Miku.
Project Diva. The
Yeah.
Project Diva games.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you touch that door.
Yeah.
Do not touch that door. So exactly how long is in the game is this, Jonathan? There's people asking.
There are four. I think there are probably 3 chapters.
Yep.
I know most of the chapters are divided into 5 or 4.
Actually, on the save that we saw before, it said 11 hours in, right?
That guy looks like the producer.
Yeah, he
honestly.
does look like Nagori.
He's probably a cameo, I guess.
Is it him? I wonder.
He's not. He's not.
Okay.
But it does look like him.
And she is trying to be a Japanese idol.
Yep.
Right?
Yep,
That's
yeah.
correct, yes.
Okay. I will have to try to skip this as fast because it's still story stuff in the end.
So for people who have joined us late, you're looking at Yakuza 5.
Yeah, although it may not look like it right
It
now.
may not look like Yakuza 5 right now, but it is. If you joined us about 15 minutes ago, we were fighting a bear.
Yeah.
And
An epic
about
fight.
15 minutes before that, it looked more like Yakuza. It was, a straight up beat 'em up in a prison.
Yep.
But yeah, this is, I guess, one of the hallmarks of the game, right? Is of the series. I mean, is variety, basically. That looks exactly like the producer.
Yes, it does. Vanity project much, but it's his game, so he can do whatever
He
the
can
hell
do whatever he
likes.
wants. Yeah, okay. Let's get to the gameplay.
I'm trying to. This is what happens when you experiment.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well. So anyone who knows Japanese, maybe you can help us out here eventually. But for the most part,
We're skipping too quickly.
Yeah.
What is?
Oh no, there's still story stuff.
There's still
like,
story stuff.
I think that's the person you met earlier on during the handshaking minigame.
Right. Okay.
Where what's that? I think she's giving like basically there's something shady going on in this idol studio.
G. John Vincent. Yes, this is running on a new engine.
Oh yes, it is
Yeah.
a new engine, not Part 4's engine.
He
So transitions are much faster.
he thinks character movement still seems clunky.
Oh.
I tend to agree.
It is true, yeah.
But he does say that at least the loading times seem shorter.
Yeah. And there's actually one quirk I found, like especially for some fights, people's mouths don't move, and
Okay.
then their face just stay like it's like the same neutral face pose. So
Monk-
it just feels like as if it's a mannequin moving at certain parts.
Monkey Shines is asking, is Yakuza 5 coming out here? So we might as well recap this information because I think you said it right at the start. Yeah, we don't know, right?
Yeah,
And
we
there's-
don't know. I mean, there are rumors stating that it may not because of budget reasons, most likely.
Yeah.
This may be from because like people like I mean the Sega US might say they want it, but Sega Japan makes the final call.
Okay. And what you reckon that the last two didn't do that well? So Dead Souls
It,
and
okay,
Yakuza 4?
it did okay, not
Didn't do that
bad,
well?
not good, just like in the middle line.
Yeah. But either way, there's been nothing official
No, nothing
from
official.
Sega about if and when this game is coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
So right now you're watching us play through the third character
Yes, the third character
that you
yes.
that you unlock in the game.
I actually thought it was gonna be Akiyama, but apparently you play her segment first.
Okay, all right. And
There
that
we
is
go.
Haruka, and here we go. This is one of the things she does,
Yes.
which is not fighting in streets.
Yes.
This is another rhythm mini game,
Yep.
which, from what Jonathan describes, is a little bit similar to the Project Diva titles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can skip this. It's just basically introducing her.
Okay. It's like an Asian Elton John up there, I think.
Yes.
Mm.
Does look like him.
Mm.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Here we go. So the last Yakuza game that was localized in the... Well, let's just pause for this.
Okay, that's all right. You can keep talking.
Is it a
I will
simple...
try to answer.
All you're doing is button presses, right?
Yep,
You
yep.
don't have to move anything else, is that right?
Nope.
Okay.
Kind of remind. Yeah, it will remind. Yeah, it reminds you of Hatsune Miku. That's for sure. The Project Diva games.
Apart from the fact that the cursor doesn't actually move, does it move eventually, or
No, it won't.
it'll just stay in that one spot?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the bits where button prompts will pop up. Yeah.
Yes.
Did I say bits in the wrong way?
No. I'm marveling that this is a Yakuza game.
Yes. I
Yes.
won't be surprised if this is gonna be a spin-off worth $60 in Japan.
Yeah. So if you've just joined us, I know it says Yakuza 5 on top of the
It is.
on
I
top of the
swear to
Twitch
God,
page. It is Yakuza 5. Trust us. This is the third character you unlock in the game.
We need to wash this down with some testosterone later.
Yeah, this is the third character that you unlock in the game, and she doesn't do combat. Yeah, all of her objectives, goals, gameplay is basically stuff like this, right? So
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
rhythm-based, dance-based, music-based game. Are the songs new?
Yeah, they are new for
Okay.
this. Yeah,
Alright.
specifically for this
And you
game.
just gotta hold that, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, how long does her section go for? Because this is such a
I know.
different experience
It
to fighting
is.
bears.
Just one chapter, thankfully.
Yeah.
I mean, one section. Yeah. I believe you can probably control Akiyama since. Okay, good.
Okay. So that's just D-pad? Was that just D-pad?
Yep.
Okay.
D-pad or analog.
Right. Before we we'll just finish this, and before we,
Oh, what the hell just happened, man?
her clothes just went away, Jonathan.
Yes,
what
the
happened?
hell? I don't know.
Okay. Before we do finish the stream, I think we'll show some Kuryu gameplay.
Oh,
How's
yes,
that?
yes,
just,
we
just,
do.
just to prove to everyone, yes, we are playing Yakuza.
Yes.
So I'm getting freaked out. How old is she supposed to be?
I believe she's in the teens. I think idols can actually join in when they're like just before 18.
Okay. This is yeah. I'm getting weirded out. Anyone else getting weirded out? I'm getting a little bit weirded out.
Just say in the comments below. But I think I'm doing alright. The bottom right thing is flashing.
What's idle heat? You're not doing any idle heat.
I did. Basically, it adds more multiplier to your score.
Oh, okay.
So as long as that bottom right thing is flashing,
Yeah.
you're doing good.
I don't know. You buy a Yakuza game and do
You don't
to be
expect
playing
this at all. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just what I'm thinking. You're saying
How
in
long
your-
is this, man? Okay, hold on. There we go.
But you're saying though that the Japanese reviews were very
Positive.
positive for the game
They
entirely.
probably
right?
like this segment more than the actual fighting. Oh, Elton
Yeah.
John's back.
Elton
and-
John, Asian Elton John.
Yes.
Okay, so I think can we kick out?
Yes,
can
we
kick
can.
out
Hold
now?
on.
All right.
Let's skip it. Let's
Alright.
quit. I'm gonna try to attempt to get out because again, this is a session I've.
Okay, we're
first time playing.
gonna try and kick out of this and show you some Kuryu gameplay
Yep.
before we leave today. But yeah, essentially you are watching Yakuza 5.
Oh my
This-
god, how long is this?
This
Oh,
is
wow. Oh, they're basically just like getting the
Yeah.
cheering going on.
yeah.
Too bad you can't actually quit while in a cutscene. That would have been very helpful.
So
right now.
Kekalaza's okay, he's made a statement, but I think this should be a question.
Yep.
Is dancing harder than fist fighting a bear?
Depends on your tolerance for rhythm games. Yeah, if you're good at Owen Dan, this should be a cakewalk.
Okay.
But
So-
I know the side quests will definitely be tougher because we have a lot of the prompts coming out like in one go.
Yeah. So this is Yakuza 5. It's on the PlayStation 3. Your call right now. Import friendly, not import friendly.
Not important.
Not import friendly.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the story and the context.
Too much
Especially-
dialogue.
Yeah, and some missions which require you to find things without the cursor helping you out.
Yep.
Like you actually have to find an old man. This is one section for Sajima's part where
Yep.
you have to find out how many orphans are running around the street of
Mm.
what's the city again? Give me a sec. Not Osaka. It's where he was at.
Okay.
Nagoya, I believe. I could be wrong. Okay, good. We can
Okay. So we can kick out now. So we're going
Yes,
to kick
yes.
out. So that was what was her name again?
Haruka.
Haruka, which is the third character you unlock in Yakuza 5, and
Yep.
she is all about the rhythm.
Yes,
She's
all
not
about the
all
rhythm.
about the beating dudes up.
Apparently, this, according to the developers, they say this is like the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas
Yep.
of Yakuza 5.
So Squirmy Williams is asking, are we saying don't buy this game? We're saying, I think you probably need a...
You need a
You'll need
you
Japanese
very
skills.
Good, you need to be fluent in Japanese.
Yeah, you'll need Japanese skills to actually, I guess, get the most out of it, because as you've been seeing as we've been playing this, it's very dialogue heavy.
Yeah.
And as Jonathan mentioned, there are some missions that is a bit tough to figure out what you actually need to do, right?
Yeah. You need
Okay.
to like
Yeah.
this one, like I mentioned before.
Yep.
Sajima needs to find out how many orphans are living in the streets.
Yeah.
And this old man, you need to actually type in the number.
Yeah.
And a bunch of questions here and there.
Yeah. But if you know Japanese,
Oh,
then
buy it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
by all means buy it.
It's right now a question mark about whether it is going to get localized in English. So okay, so this looks more like
Oh yeah,
Yakuza.
that's your
right?
badass right there.
This is
Kiryu
it.
Kazuma.
This is Yakuza now.
Okay, let me just double check if I have anything to upgrade
Okay.
before this next.
How about
session.
we just go through one fight and then we'll sign off just to show people if Kiryu's changed at all.
He's still got the same fighting style.
Yeah.
Oh, I should also bring up like the new character Shinada,
Mhm.
which I couldn't get through unfortunately.
Yep.
He's actually got a bunch of heat moves that are basically wrestling moves, like a DDT.
Yeah.
What's that? Backbreaker suplex, and even the Shining Wizard,
Oh,
which is pretty
okay.
unique. Like basically just runs up to a crouch guy, does a flying kick.
So what is this? So this is
This is like the
Kiryu's
Kiryu's final
chapters.
fights, the end of chapter fights.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So how long into the game is this?
This is pretty. This is still pretty early.
Okay, so 4 or 5 hours, or
Maybe 4 hours.
okay.
I would say 4 hours per character.
Yep. So we're gonna show you a little bit of this fight, and then we might sign off. But you guys have been watching Big in Asia, which is our weekly streaming show, looking at some of the big titles that are coming out in the region.
Yep.
This is Yakuza 5. It was released on the PS3 in December last year. Absolutely no word from Sega
Nope. No
as to whether it's going to get localized in English. So if you're a Yakuza fan, the last Yakuza game that was in English was Dead Souls last year.
Yeah.
Last year.
Dead
Last year or the year
Souls
before?
was,
No, it was last year,
2000.
wasn't it?
Maybe you're right. 2011.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll keep you up to date on exactly, if and when Yakuza 5 comes out. What we've shown you so far today is basically 3 of the 5 characters that are playable.
Yep.
Bear fight at the start.
Bear fight, idle dancing,
and idle dancing, and now more straight up just
Fighting,
beating up
yeah.
a lot of Japanese dudes.
Yes.
Okay?
Which is the core concept of the Yakuza series in the first place.
Yeah. Have you played anything like Steins Gate or Chaos?
I would
Yeah.
like to, but
Yep.
again, that is very story heavy.
Yeah.
Like even more so than Yakuza, and that's
Yeah.
saying a lot.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's much gameplay in Steins Gate apart from like choosing different branching parts of dialogue.
Mhm.
But yeah, if your Japanese is very good, I would recommend getting it. I heard Steins Gate is pretty. It's an underrated hit because it's
Yeah.
very. Basically, it's about time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all I know about the game.
Okay.
But if you want something similar, you go for Virtue's Last Reward. That came out last year.
Okay.
Tom McShay loved it,
Yep.
from what I've heard.
Mhm.
Let's see what else. And if you played 9
Jeez.
Gates, 9 Doors, 9 Life for
Yeah.
the DS, that's also an awesome game.
There's a lot of dudes here. Can Kiryu make this?
I hope
Can he
so.
kill everybody?
Okay, if I'm good with my quick time.
Okay. There you go.
One more
So
guy.
these are a lot of low-level dudes, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
This is Kiryu's awesome move. Yeah. He just takes down 4 guys at once. I think this is a staple in the first game, or maybe the third.
So combat feels better to you?
For Kiryu, I think I kind of prefer Sajima because he can do the duck and roll thing.
Yeah, okay. Oh, guys, well, that was our look at Yakuza 5. We'll be back next week.
Oh, we're quitting now?
We're going to quit now.
Alright.
We'll be back next week with more Big in Asia. We're going to try and find a new game that's been big here to show
That's
off.
a lot of punching right there.
Yeah, but just to close off, you've been watching Yakuza 5 on the PS3, which was released last year in Japan.
Yep.
No idea, no word from Sega as to a localization in English. But keep it tuned to GameSpot, and we'll update you guys. Thanks very much, everybody.
Thank you, guys.